一人だけ寿命見えてないよ。キラ決定。
ああ、こっちか。
This is too much. We need to first humanize every people. Humanization has to be the first step to truly make a difference with the current mental health epidemic that is plaguing the United States and the worldwide. Hello friends, my name is Benoit Kim, a UPenn educated psychotherapist. Assassination Zero and Assassination Zero are the sponsored tier highlights of today's video. I appreciate your support. Shout out to the best patron family. Check out my most recent detailed reaction to K-pop Demon Hunters and Takopi Original Sins episode 1. Yes, after countless comments, I caved in and wow, what a freaking show. Welcome, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. And please excuse my voice, I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather, but here we go.
今度はビデオと日記だ。一応お前にも伝えておく。
日記？バカがまた動いたのか。じっとして待てないのか。
Isn't it so interesting that even in the beginning I assumed the fake hero was a male, and even Light Yagami himself assumes that the fake Kira or second Kira is also a male. It talks about how endemic and how even the gender stereotypes permeates their society. And we just often than not, of course, statistically, more violent murderers and serial killers and violent criminals tend to be male dominated, yes. But statistics aside, I do think it's interesting about the gender stereotypes and how that permeates through everything, including Light Yagami's assumption that the fake Kira is a male.
2006年、去年の日記か。30日のところを見てください。東京ドームでが見えない。こんなのをテレビに映したら一般人にも意図してることがバレる。だいたい
ねえレム？なんで死神の目を持ってても自分の寿命は見えないのか、もう一度よく教えて。
脳と思った人間は殺す人間の寿命だけが見えればいい。同様、脳と思った人間同士も寿命は見えない。
Makes sense. That's a good question. Rem answers whatever questions and curiosities that MISA has. Rem indulges in MISA's questions, no matter what it is. And can we talk about the betrayal at the end of episode 12, where Rem is like, I will tell you if you promise me you will never tell a soul. And right after Rem tells MISA how to kill a Shinigami using, I guess, love, MISA says, oh, I can't wait to tell Kira about this. It's like, bruh, instant betrayal. Because Rem looked dead inside, even though gods of death are already dead. But going back to here, every question, whatever MISA wants to know, Rem gives her the answers right away. Very interesting.
5月22日、青山でノートを見せ合う。ノートとそれに警察はしこれではどう思います、ライト君。ここは
Light Yagami and L truly could have been soulmates. They could have been best of friends. They could have been very close colleagues if they became detectives. As Victor Walker, shout out to you, pointed it out. And to that I commented, yes, but now instead of being soulmates, they're mates duking each other, trying to take each other's souls. But it's so curious and so awesome to see Light, an intellectual powerhouse, and L, another intellectual powerhouse, working together as one. Imagine the amount of good they could have done if Light Yagami never picked up the notebook, as Victor Walker said in the comments. So fascinating.
なことは言わず、奴の出方を見た方がいい。今のところバカ
放映したらパニックになり試合が中止になるのもわからないって。
True.
どう対処すればいいのかわからなくなりました。
You think Elle likes to eat a lot of sweets since we saw Elle chowing down that ice cream that Watari offered previous episode because of how much brain cells and brain fuel he's burning through. That's why he needs high caloric dense food to replenish his brain. Or does he simply have sweet tooth?
日記を放映すれば30日の試合は中止という発表もしなければなりません。日記を放映しなければ第二のキラは動かない。
それに中止した場合怒って何をするか。
それは大丈夫ですよ。第二のキラはキラを崇拝しているようですし、
Very true.
我々の作ったキラに余計な犠牲は出さないと誓ったことを信じていいでしょう。とりあえず日記を放映し、試合中止を発表するとともに、30日東京ドーム周辺の道路を封鎖し検問をすると流しましょ
う。まさかドーム周辺を検問しても来ると考えているのか。
キラの方は来ると思ってませんが、第二のキラは分かりません。どこまでバカなのか見えませんから。
Another one I just derived based on what Elle said. Elle said that I'm not sure about the real Kira showing up because real Kira is genius and the second Kira is Bakearu, is pretty dumb. But Light said that we can probably believe second Kira's promise of not killing excessively. That shows me that MISA has another trauma-based bond definition right here. She has severe attachment issues and trauma bonding is some of her tendencies and behaviors. And based on that, I think I could probably give her histrionic personality disorder, definition right here, histrionic personality disorder. So let's talk about the criteria. So MISA Amain has, I think, a lot of histrionic attachment, like I said, which is trauma-based and identity merging. And if you look at DSM-5 criteria for histrionic personality disorder, it's part of clusters B for personality disorders. I have had numerous histrionic clients in real life in my clinic for my forensic practice. 1, center of attention. They love seeking attention. MISA checks that. 2, inappropriate sexual behavior. They are hypersexualized. They like to sexualize everything. We don't quite see that with MISA yet. 3, shallow emotions. Shallow emotions mean histrionic individuals have extreme up and extreme down. They go through extreme sorrow, extreme sadness, extremely upset, anxiety, and then blink of an eye, everything is fine. Extreme emotions, ups and down, that's shallow emotions. 4, physical appearance. Histrionic individuals tend to wear very provocative, sexualized outfit and clothing. We see that with MISA. She's a model, but also the way she dresses is very provocative. It's not very appropriate given how traditionally Japanese people wear. 5, speech patterns. Their speech tends to be very impressionistic, lacking in detail, and very overly dramatic. MISA doesn't quite check that yet. Exaggerated emotions. Like I said, extremes ups and extreme down. I guess MISA kind of has that because she's like, oh, I cannot wait to share this with Kira. I cannot wait to meet him, etc., etc. Suggestibility. They're extremely naive in many senses and very prone to being suggestible. MISA checks that based on her back and forth with Kira. And lastly, intimacy. They have severe attachment, therefore intimacy issues. They latch on to people and they have these falsified intimacy thing. What that means is they think they're closer and more intimate with someone than it actually is. They might see someone for the first time, and because the other person simply said hi and was being friendly, they might mistakenly in their minds believe that now they're best friends or now they love each other. MISA, I think, has that. And we just need 5 out of the 7 criteria to give an actual DSM-5 based diagnosis. So far, I'm pretty sure MISA does qualify for histrionic personality disorder. And histrionic personality disorder, folks, there's a lot of trauma and they also suffer from it. That's why I'm not trying to be pathological, but trying to really match MISA's presentation and my clinical knowledge. And what do you guys think? Do you think so far Misa qualifies for histrionic personality disorder? And here's all the criteria that I listed.
もし死神という力を持った者と徹底的にマークしておくべきです。22日友人と青山で待ち合わせ、24日友人と渋谷で待ち合わせ。
言った通り、もし偽キャラが捕まった場合、ノートだけでも僕が抑えなければ、最悪そこにいたものを含め殺すしかない。
In the worst case scenario, I may have to kill everyone there, whether people are innocent, bystanders, or not. See? Because some viewers were saying recently that I saw that Kira is not capable of killing his father, Chief Yagami. I disagree. I think Kira is truly ideological and utilitarian to a point that he will do whatever it takes to uphold his sense of justice and to create this perfect world. And I'm sure in his mind, he will find ways of justifying based on moral disengagement theory. But here, what he says solidifies that. If maybe I will go against my own moral code and kill everyone to obtain that death notebook.
渋谷には今からできる限りの監視カメラをます。
じゃあ青山渋谷の街に似合いそうな僕が行きますよ。
僕も行くよ。
ライト。
大丈夫だよ、父さん。
I love Light is very British in terms of drinking his tea with the pinky up.
たまに行ってるところだし、松井さんと一緒にうろうろしてても一番不自然じゃないのは僕だ。だいたい第二のキラが興味あるのはキラだけだ。
What do you think that Light was thinking when Light Yagami, aka the real Kira, pretending to be the fake Kira, volunteered to meet up with the second Kira? Do you think L's suspicion of Light Yagami just went up based on that volunteering effort?
じゃあ松井さん、青山と渋谷のことはまた明日にでも。
わかった、ライト君気をつけて。
Lights, be careful. No, man. It's you and every detectives and everyone there needs to be careful. L is watching. Look at that. Look at L's stare.
出て電源を入れるとすぐこれ。
Like his eyes are about to bulge out.
当日はライト君のことも注意深く観察してください。これは内密にお願いします。
はい、わかりました。0% じゃない限りはあくまでも疑っているということか。
Bingo.
ただいま。
ライト、遅かったのね。
ああ、捜査協力していることは秘密にするんだったな。大学でガールフレンドができたから。
あら、
何？お兄ちゃん彼女？すごっ。
おいおい、僕も18の大学生。そのくらい当たり前だろ。左右も頑張れよ。
そんなの頑張れないもん。
ライト、夕飯は？
ホテルのルームサービスで済ませた。
キャー！お兄ちゃんホテル。問題発言。
Did you see how quick Light was able to conjure up another lie to keep another secret that he's helping out with the detection effort? And whenever his sister is like, oh my gosh, tell me more, tell me more. What does Light do perfectly? Redirection. He redirected from his sister's questions because he didn't want to share more details of good luck to you too, little sister. I hope you get a boyfriend as well. And he evaded all of the questions by just throwing bomb that I already got dinner at the hotel. It's like, poof. I bet Light's mother and his sister's like, oh my gosh, I guess Light changed after he went to college.
さてリュウク、聞きた
But
いこ
look
と
at
が。
his switch, you see that?
yeah.
Now the real Kira is out as soon as at the comfort and the privacy behind a closed and locked door of his bedroom.
答えられるなら答えてくれ。人間界で死神同士があったら声かけたりしていいのか。
どうだろう。俺は人間についた時点でついた人間の許可なくそういうことするのはルール違反だと思うが、別にそんな
リュウクを見たら僕がキラだと教える可能性もあるってことか。
Oh,
普通はしない
great
はずだ
question.
が性格次第だ。
で、リュウクの性格は僕の考えている通りでいいんだな。
ああ、俺は死神のついてる人間を見てもライトには教えない。
Do you see the difference between Yoke and Rem? This is exactly what I've been asking and saying since last video and this video. Rem is very, very more attached to MISA, and Rem is a lot more open with holding nothing back. Whereas Yoke is still this amoral bystander, and everything he does is strictly to minimize his boredom and to maximize his amusement.
リュウクが正しいと思うよ。
どうも。
Gomo.
お互いを見つけ出すのかと思って調べてみたんだが、22日、青山のノートブルーというクラブでイベントがある。青山、ブルー。
Blue. Death Notes.
なくてはいけないが、現状ではこのノートブルーにかけてみる価値はある。
He might be smarter than I thought. I don't know if that's a praise because I'm pretty sure Light thinks very lowly of the fake Kira.
しかし、あっちには自分がキラであること知られたくないんだろ。
ライト君、これは一体。
僕の大学の友達です。
どうも。
僕の
What? This became a school picnic?
みんなよろしく。あと彼女も募集中だそうなので誰か立候補してくれない？
What?
ライト君。
What? Dude, look at Light's perfectly mastered pro-social masking right here. His pro-social masking completely disguised his psychopathy, and his charisma is like oozing out. I could feel his charisma from across the screen. And look at how popular he is. He's not only one of the smartest students in his entire school, number one students alongside with L. He's also popular, good looking. On the surface, Light Yagami has it all. Wow, I would want to be friends with him too. But underneath that disguise is a psychopath. Unbelievable. So impressive. I'm also impressed.
刑事がいるなんてまず誰も考えない。
Oh,
これだけの人数で動けば
our yoke.
もしリュウクを見られても誰についているかはわからない。
That is so
テレビの監視カ
smart.
メラへの壁にもなるし、操作方法としても悪くない。あとは開演前後のノートブルーの入り口。
That is so smart. Here comes Misa.
Oneだけ寿命見えてないよ。キラ決定。
Whoa. I'm a little bit shocked. So Light's preparation was amazing and impressive, but I didn't know. Of course, I'm guessing Light Yagami also didn't know because Yoke never told him about all the functions and features of the Shinigami eyes. I didn't know that for Shinigami eye holder, aka Misa, the only people they cannot see in terms of lifespan remaining are other fellow Death Note holders / humans with Shinigamis attached. So although Light Yagami had a group of people in disguise with, he's the only one that didn't show his lifespan according to the Shinigami eyes. What? But this, you see what I mean? Another personality difference between Yoke and Rem. Yoke didn't share this crucial information. So all of this effort is literally useless and futile. And Yoke knew that, but Light didn't know that. And with Misa's perfect disguise with this whatever fake hair in the cafe, bam, spotted. Wow, another plot twist I did not see coming.
さあレム、帰ろう。
え、
せっかく会えたのにもういいのか？
人がいっぱいいる前でキラさんお会いできて嬉しいですなんて挨拶したら悪いじゃない。名前分かったし、あとは簡単に調べられるわよ。変わった名前だしね。
So, Light is right. Misa, yes, is impulsive and checks 5 out of the 7 histrionic personality disorder criteria I talked about. But that's not us to dismiss her intelligence as a baseline. She's still very careful. I'm sure, especially after she was almost murdered. So, Misa is also very careful. She is deliberate. She's not entirely reckless as Light Yagami and L presumes. So, that makes sense because survival instinct, everyone has that.
月って書いてライトって読むのか。なんか素敵。
It's, I think some viewers commented in the comments before, light is written as moon in Japanese, but read as light. But yeah, it is interesting seeing the character of light actually written in moon in Japanese.
すごいな、八神ライト。中学2年3年とテニスの全国大会。
Did you notice the camera zooming in on different, I guess, aspects of Misa so far? And I don't think it's the typical perversive elements of Japanese anime. I think it's very intentional by the writers. And now the camera is zooming in on Misa laying in her bed. I think that is to solidify her diagnosis of histrionic personality disorder with the hypersexualization aspect that I talked about.
会で優勝。今年は東欧大学の入学式で新入生代表の挨拶。写真はないけど、こんな名前他にいるわけないし。まさかキラがあんな若くてかっこいいなんて、何もかも想像以上。
Do you see Misa blushing? Remember I talked about intimacy problems that histrionic personality disorder folks suffer from? They didn't even exchange real words. Light Yagami doesn't even know the existence of Misa yet, but Misa is already blushing and fantasizing about how cool, awesome, impressive, and I'm sure other future potential relationship opportunities with Light Yagami. That is the intimacy criteria I talked about. Exactly just that.
平気で名簿売ってるところあるし、世の中狂ってるね。住所も分かっちゃった。
Misa commenting about how twisted the world is probably the biggest irony in this episode so far.
ノートブルーにもそれらしきものは一人も現れなかった。まさか本当にドームで。
Lai was tricked.
桜テレビ宛てに第2のキラからのメッセージが来ました。消印は23日です。
キラを見つけることができました。
Yes, she did.
警察の皆さん、ありがとうございました。
まさかどこで青山か。相手の死神がリュウクを見つけてほしい。
もしこれが本当なら23日に投函されていることから該当するのは22日の青山だけ。やはり八神ライトがキラか。しかし青山という確証はない。
Based on that broadcast alone, not light, L already zoomed in. And I'm sure his suspicion of Light Yagami just went up exponentially. Oh my gosh. Ooh. This is getting good. Getting very good.
第二のキラが手を組んだということに。
まだ手を組んだとは言い切れません。第二のキラは
True.
来てしまったら第二のキラに今度は警察が呼びかけてみるしかありませんね。
呼びかける？
はい。第二のキラに警察側から交渉権を出し、キラが誰なのか教えるよう呼びかけるんです。
最悪の展開じゃないのかこれ。
Brilliant tactic.
どう動くか。しかし呼びかけを止める手立てもない。
True. It's crazy turn of events because after Light Yagami joins the task force, I thought Light Yagami will continue and double down on his upper hands. But in reality, L continues to maintain his upper hands more and more so. he can publicly announce his strategy and his intention to the entire investigation team, but there's nothing that Light Yagami can do. Because the moment Light Yagami speaks up and trying to stop that, it's extremely suspicious. And Light will never make such a rudimentary mistake. And Els knows that. That's why El can do more and more concrete action steps to get closer and zooming in on that suspicion that is increasing based on what El just said. Only Light and the other young detective went to Ioma. So is Light really, truly the real Kira? Unfreaking believable.
興味本位でキラに近づいては絶対にいけない。キラに接触すればあなたは必ず殺されます。利用されるだけです。今あなたにできることは人の命の尊さをよく考え、
Look at
キラの
Misa
情
with her
報を
mouth
我々
open.
に教えることで罪を償い、キラの恐怖から世界の人々を救うことです。
What? Yeah, where's she going?
ああ、こっちか。
This is too much. Do you see how impulsive Misa is? Going back to my histrionic personality disorder criteria. As soon as she saw the police's broadcast, I'm going to introduce myself, and she literally got dressed and went straight to Light Yagami's household. So now I guess with this intimacy problem that I talked about, because Misa thinks she is more intimate and closer to Light Yagami than it actually is. Light Yagami is trying to kill Misa and get her notebook, but Misa doesn't know that. But nonetheless, I guess Light Yagami, I'm sure, will go back to the dominant position against the battle with L after Misa's introductions. Unbelievable, dude. Misa, you are a wild card. Misa is wild. Absolutely wild. So Light unintentionally created the perfect disguise for Misa, even though he never knew Misa, the fake hero, was a female and would visit him at his household. But now Misa has another way in because Light told his family that he has a girlfriend now. Come on, the writers, come on, man. Aren't you giving too much favorable plot armor to Light? Is it because you guys think that L has too much of an upper hand? You're trying to equalize the playing field? I cannot believe this happened. Konbanwa.
ライトさんが大学に忘れた大事なノートを届けに。ちょっと待っててください。お兄ちゃん。
She's like, your girlfriend is here. The encounter. This is the confession. This is the moment of confession, the title of the episode. Because I was like, I didn't analyze the title confession because I didn't know what the confession was about. But now we know. It's a confession of Misa telling Light that she is the second Kira. And I'm wondering what Light Yagami is going to confess. Oh my gosh, dude.
はじめまして。あまねミサです。テレビ
See,
見てたら
provocative
心配してるん
outfit
じゃないかと。
per Japanese culture.
どうしても我慢できなくなって、このノートを。
デスノート。
So he could see Rem?
死神偽キラだ。上がっていけよ。
あ、いいんですか？嬉しい。
母さん、わざわざ届けてくれたんだ。お茶か何か。
そうね。
こないだ言ったろ。
Ah, the fake girlfriend.
座って。
Dude, the mother and the sister must be flabbergasted. What kind of boyfriends is so cold and aloof with introducing their girlfriends when the girlfriend visited their household for the first time to the mother and the sister? Dude, Light, you're giving the impression that you're the worst boyfriend ever. Dude, the first meeting when the son brings his girlfriend or vice versa, when the daughter brings the boyfriend to the household for the first time, it's a monumental moment for so many reasons. But Light's like, hey mom, can you just make some tea? She came all the way to return my notebook. And by the way, yes, she's the one that I was telling you guys about. And then they walk straight up to the room.
ありがとう。
So intimate. First encounter in the bedroom. This is extremely, extremely intimate.
なぜわかった？
Oh.
やっぱり目の取引はしてないんですね。死神の目を持つと人間の寿命と名前
Here comes the first confession from MISA about the functionality and the exact features of the Shinigami eyes.
を見ることができる。でも脳と持っている人間の寿命は見えないんです。
そこまで詳しく知らなかったし、俺。
Is that true? Do you think Yoke didn't know, or Yoke just didn't choose to tell him? And I like how Lights looked at Yoke like a sulking boyfriend. How dare you, how dare you, Yoke, for not telling me that detail, huh?
まあ、それはわかったが、君がもし警察に捕まっていたら、キラの秘密がバレていた。
大丈夫。そして私がエルの名前を見る。私はあなたの目になる。
This is too much. Full body goosebumps.
彼女にしてください。
彼女
Yo, histrionic personality disorder confirms Misa is 100% that. And Misa just says something very powerful. She's like, that won't happen, and your concerns can be eased because I will continue to do as you tell me to do so, and I will become your Shinigami eyes. This means Misa is willing to give herself and sacrifice herself because Misa doesn't know Light's true intention, but we do. That Light Yagami is 100% gonna kill Misa either directly or sacrifice her as a pawn move, chess, pun intended, to maximize his gain. But Misa doesn't know. And I wonder, even if she did, would she care? Because she's so desperate for attachment. She's so desperate for meaningful relationship, given her histrionic personality disorder. So, but this is the ultimate confession. Not just confessing her true identity as a fake hero, but her romantic feelings toward Light Yagami. Writers, man, this is too much. This is so well written.
こいつを下手に扱うと殺される可能性がある。
No, she won't. It's because Light doesn't know about Misa's personality disorder.
あの日の青山はいつもの3倍の監視カメラがついていた。あの日青山に行ったのなら必ず君はどこかに映っている。僕もだ。その二人がその後接近したら今ここでこうしてることすらまずいんだ。それくらい分かってくれ。
これ青山に行った日の私の写真です。
Disguise.
これなら確かにわから
Very
ない
good.
な。
Yes, very,
じゃ
very
あ
good.
指紋は
Nice.
最近まで私は関西にいてオカルト好きな友達がいたんです。私が作ったインチキな心霊映像をいろんなテレビ番組に送ろうって持ちかけたら彼女は乗ってきた。ビデオテープ10本にダビングさせ私の指紋がつかないようそのビデオテープの上から
Misa is pretty good.
今どうしている？
あなたが殺せと言うなら今すぐにでも殺します。
Wow. No, what? Oh my gosh.
そうよねレム。
確かに。なんでこいつここまで。しかしもうノートから何ページか切り取って。
True.
でもいいの信じて。
なぜそこまで言えるんだ？
私の両親は
Damn. Trauma-based attachment.
そんな時その犯人をさばいてくれたのはキラ。
Oh.
私にとって
This makes sense. Wow.
あなたに会いたかった。俺の言いたかった。
今までの無理なやり方はキラに会いたいという一心ゆえ、一応監視カメラ、指紋への対策など最低限はできている。思ったよりバカではない。
True.
それにこれからは僕に従うと言っている。
Do you see the dichotomy and the duality? Light Yagami, absolute rationality, logic, meticulousness, methodical approach. Misa, purely driven by emotions. Do you see Misa's far cry? Why won't you believe me? I just want to feel belonged to you. You mean everything to me. You changed my life by killing the murderer that murdered my parents. Unfreaking believable. Wow. He's gonna extend his hands. Hug. Oh! Game over. Misa is in love. Game over, dude. Misa will lay down her body for Light Yagami.
彼氏にはなれないがふりはしてあげられる。僕に会うため、僕の力になるために。
ありがとう。好きになっても
Goosebumps. Dude, non-stop goosebumps. Can you see? Can you see my goosebumps? Yo, that is nuts! Oh, Light is so good. Because now Light understands, based on that dialogue, the psychological and emotional fragility of Misa, how desperate Misa is, how irrational Misa is, and with all that confession, or confessions, plural, Light's like, holy crap, jackpot. I just won the lottery, and I will be able to win this chess match against L. And Misa is like, thank you. Yes, use me. Use me anywhere you want, and I'll try hard to make you love me. Do you see the desperation for her yearning to feel belonged? And now, Light just gained double supernatural power. She went from having one cannonball, now he has two cannonball. What is L gonna do, dude? Like, poor L. All right, here goes episode 14. Oh, also, one more thing is I do appreciate Light Yagami at least being honest with Misa. Not fully honest, because obviously Light's probably gonna kill Misa or sacrifice her as a pawn like I talked about. But at least he was, air quote, somewhat honest to a point that I can't be your boyfriend, but I'll play the part and you be a very useful weapon for me. So he is somewhat honest. And Misa does not care. She's just so desperate and broken and hurt. That's why histrionic personality disorders or any other personality disorders like borderline personality disorder, bipolar personality disorder and whatnot, let's not pathologize them. Let's not think of them as crazy bad people. It's not. They too are the biggest victims. These individuals and clients and people who are suffering from their disorders, personality disorders specifically, they're suffering themselves, seriously. So let's not label Misa because she is a victim of her personality disorder and other people without trying to understand them first. We need to first humanize every people. Humanization has to be the first step to truly make a difference with the current mental health epidemic that is plaguing the United States and the worldwide. Dude, Misa, man.
彼氏にはなれないがふりはしてあげられる。
ありがとう。好きになって
This is definitely probably the happiest Misa has been in a long, long time.
もらえるよ。頑張る。
こいつにエルの顔を見せ。エル
Color theory. Light's hair turning red. Yep, knew it. Exactly.
こいつはキラの正体を知ってしまった唯一の人間。長く生かしておくわけにはいかない。
彼氏のふりか。最初はそれでもいいや。じゃあ早速だけど、あなたの死神もミサに見せて。
信用させるのに必要か。あ、わかった。後ろ向いてくれるか。
はい。
こっち向いていいよ。
は
ーい。どうも。
どうも。
死神といってもレモとは全然違うタイプね。名前だけは聞いてるよ、リュウク。よろしくね。
はい、よろしく。
Misa is so chippity. She's like, nice to meet you. Like, she has no sense of danger. But even if she did, because of her histrionic person disorder, I don't think she will care, frankly. Even if she knew that Light will use her up and kill her and dispose her at the end, I think she will still make the exact same decisions. Because that is a level and the magnitude of her desperation to feel belonged. Feeling belonging is a powerful intrinsic motivation for all humans, because humans are social and emotional animals. Full stop.
そうそう、ライト知ってる？死神。
Oh my gosh, dude.
もうライトって呼び捨てか。
じゃあライトじゃなくってライトって呼んでいい？ミサにとっては白馬の騎士だもの。
ライトでいいよ。
Their energies are so different.
キラと第2のキラはここで接触した可能性が高いですから、これは私が全部チェックしたい。それと八神さん。
はい。
Look at how much more gray Chief Yagami's hair has become after his hospitalization, him breaking out, after him going through how many different iterations and different rounds of adrenaline dump that I talked about. He's suffering. He's aged exponentially. Reminds me of a picture that I saw when Obama, Barack Obama, obviously the former president of the United States, before he entered the office, he was a good-looking dude. And after he left, man, oh man, Obama aged. It's the same thing, right? Stress is literally the biggest killer in modern society for humans. Stress is the biggest killer.
にライト君の行動を監視してもらってください。
ライトの行動を？
万一ライト君がキラだった場合、第2のキラが何らかの形で接触してくるかもしれません。
わかった。
しかし龍崎って一体いつ寝てるんだ？
この前あの姿勢のまま寝てるのを見ましたよ。
What?
じゃあ特定の人間に好意を持ち、その人間のIt's
kind of useless information for Light because Ryoku's never gonna fall in love with Light Yagami. But cool information. Oh, do you see that Rem staring at Misa like, bro, you have no integrity. You just betray me for the second time. But Misa doesn't care, dude. Misa is enamored and overtaken by Light. From this point moving forward, Misa's only objective and the only thing she cares about in her life is to serve Lord Light Yagami, aka her fake boyfriend.
そんなことをする死神がいるとは思えないけどな。
そうだな。少なくともリュウクは絶対なさ。
Ha, definitely not.
今までテレビ局にテープを送ったのはどこからだ？
最初は大阪、次は東京、この前は長野。新幹線使って場所の特定できないようにしたつもり。
で、まだ友達の指紋付きビデオテープや明日また別の場所から局に最後のビデオを送ってからだ。
How is L going to stop this deadly combo of Light plus Misa? I cannot think about any way for L to counter this. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm worried for L.
キラに名乗り出るのはやめます。警察の皆さん、ご忠告ありがとうございました。しかし、私はキラと共に世の中の悪を消していき、 そしてこの力を与えるにふさわしい人間にはどんどん力を分け世の中を良くしていきたいと思います。
力を分ける。
なっても不思議ではないし、増えていくと考えれば焦りも生じる。できるか？
できるかじゃなくてやれでいいよ。私はライトの
こととノートのことは喋らない。ノートを抑え検証しない限り証拠はないんだから。
True.
これを守れると誓えるか？
誓います。じゃあこれで彼氏と彼女の契約は成立ね。
まあそうなるか。
ではこっちの条件。デートは最低でも週1回。
やっぱり分かってないこいつ。無理だよ。
なんで？
言っておかないと分かってもらえそうにないな。エルはすでに僕のことをキラーではないかと疑っている。
すごい。
L is amazing, of course.
何も分かってない。エルはバカみたいに言われてるのに。
What?
本当はもうそこまで。
しかしそのおかげとは言わないが、僕もエルと接触を持てるところまで来ている。
エルとキラが
They work together. You see shallow emotions?
それどころかこっちがうまく振る舞えば僕を信じ一緒にそう。
True. True.
君と僕が急接近し親密な関係になったと思われるのはまずい。
Only thing that Misa's thinking about with all this explanation, the danger of letting L figure out that they're Kira and fake Kira, after all the explanation, after all that seriousness, what does Misa say? Oh, so we can't go on dates? Are you sure? But I want to go on a date with you. I sound awful with this raspy voice trying to impersonate her, but like, right? You see that, right? You see her desperation again. She just want to feel belonged. And typically for any male, Misa is a very attractive, fictitious, fake anime character. But Light has none of that lust, none of that sexual desire, not a single thought. So as some people pointed out, is L or is Light truly asexual? Is Light incapable of feeling sexual desires? Or is it just that he is in this survival mode and he just want to eliminate L first and foremost before anything? So what do you guys think? Is Light asexual or he just hyper focused right now? But Misa, man, you are wild, Misa. Agents of chaos indeed.
考えるべき。エルを消すには君が必要だ。君とはなるべく直接会って連絡していきたい。
よかった。
だから君に会うことが目立たないよう他の女の子ともたくさん会うようにする。
Oh, Misa's offended.
まあそういうことに。
そんなの
See?
嫌。そんなの見たらその子殺しちゃうよ。
See?
怖え。
Scary.
ミサちゃん。
Sweetie, Misa-chan.
二人で命がけで世の中を変えていくんだろ。
そうだけどミサは世の中よりライトが好き。
More than the world.
何言ってるんだ。君の僕への思いはキラへの賛同者としてのはず。それにこうして話すのも初めてなのに。
一目惚れってしたことない？
ないよ。
ミサがキラに会いたかったのは確かに感謝と共感で愛じゃなかったけ
But
ど。
now, Light Yagami's a hottie with the body and the brain. Bro, Light, you've got it all, man. She went from an admirer to actually growing romantic interest. Like, Light, on the surface, without this psychopathic aspect, you're a complete package for real. Like, if I were a gay dude, Lights, you and me, right? But of course, I'm married with 2 kitties. But do you see, but obviously jokes aside, on a serious note, do you see Misa switching on? That's the shallow emotions talked about. Extremes ups and down. She went from dandy, super cheerful to bam, I will kill her if I see you ever with another girl. That's the shallow emotions. But all talks about Misa is obsessive, yes, but also very possessive of Light Yagami. That's also a characteristic of histrionic personality disorder because of all the criteria listed it out.
た時から私
なんなんだこの女は。
相変わらずモテモテだな。
Popular as
じゃあ
always.
僕を好きなら僕に従えるね。最初に利用されるだけでもいい。さっきも言いなりになるって言ったよね。
でも他の女の子とデートするのは許せない。それとこれとは別の話でしょ。
Also, this speaks to Light Yagami, as brilliant as he is, as psychopathic as he is. He doesn't get girls. What kind of girls will let you date other girls? Bro, man, Light, you need to read up on some romantic novels. You need to go to Reddit threads. Like, learn about girls, dude. At least the basic. I'm speechless, dude.
とは今2冊とも僕の手にある。従えないなら僕は君を殺す。
そうはさせないよ。
Oh, Rem steps in.
お前を殺す。
God
この娘の寿命
damn!
は死んだらお前が殺したとしか思わない。
Yo, that's true.
そうよ。それじゃレムが死んじゃうじゃない。
Another goosebump.
確かにそうだ。だが私はそれでも構わない。
何なんだこの死神。本気か？これじゃこの先。
This kind of solidifies my hypothesis in the last video, episode 11 and 12, where I was asking out loud whether Rem also loves Misa. Rem reveals, I don't know if Rem's a her or a he, but seemingly female. Rem reveals its own intention that Light, if you put your hands on Misa, and if Misa, for whatever reason, dies before her lifespan, I will kill you, even if it means I die. So what is going on? Someone please tell me what is going on between Misa and Rem. And why does Rem have this level of commitment and desire to protect Misa? I don't get it. What is it about Misa that's attracting Jaros, the previous Shinigami that sacrificed himself, that ultimately gave Misa the notebook, and now Rem? What is Misa's superpower? I'm so confused.
何？母さん。
もう11時半よ。女の子こんなに遅くまで。
Dude, it's 11:30, almost midnight. Yo, the mom's probably low key. I bet mom was outside the door, like listening, like, is there any movements? Is the bed shaking?
ああ、そうだね。つい話し込んじゃって。
すみません、お母さん。夜遅くにお邪魔してすみませんでした。ライト、またね。
Also, Misa had no response, no fear, no reaction to Light saying that if you don't do what I say, if you don't do as you're told, I will kill you. Of course, Rem stepped in as we saw, but Misa had no fear reaction. This is what I mean. I don't think Misa cares. Only thing that Misa cares about is their dating, and Light Yagami never goes on a date with another girl. Aside from these two conditions, Misa doesn't care. That is a level of her desperation. Man, she's so broken. I feel for her.
送ってあげなさい。
今この子と外を歩くのは。
大丈夫です。おやすみなさい。
可愛い子ね。
うんうん。最初はちょっとって思ったけど。
What are you worried about?
殺したら僕を殺すだと。
Oh, another plot twist.
うまく付き合い続けなければならないのか。それどころか警察に捕まらないように彼女の一生。
Yo. Wow.
ライトが本当に私のナイトになったね。
そのようだね。
本当に殺しちゃダメだよ。
Okay, I'm guessing because now the combo of Light and Misa became too deadly. The writer's like, okay, let's equalize a little bit. That's why I'm sure they wrote Rem in a way to intervene and to stop Light at his track with this plan of killing Misa right away. Otherwise, this would be a short show, right? So, makes sense.
死神を殺すにはその死神が好意を持つ人間を助けるためにデスノートを使う。ノートで誰かを操ってミサを襲わせるなどはできない。ミサが危険な目に遭えば真っ先に僕が疑われ僕が殺される。
Bigger nuisance.
こいつ
She's
こんなに目
famous?
立つことしてたのか。こんなのと僕が合ってると分かったらどうなるんだ。くそ、どう考えても邪魔だ。どうすれば。
Light is pissed.
エルさえ消せば。
Okay, so Light is recalibrating his priorities. Kill L first and then find ways to deal with Misa.
ミサちゃんのことは父さんにはまだ黙っておいてくれないか。
はいはい。
それと父さんだけじゃなく誰にも言わないでほしいんだ。彼女一応売れてきてるモデルだから彼氏とかまずいんだ。
さすがお兄ちゃんの彼女だ。秘密にしとくよ。5000円でね。
Oh, what a cheerful, innocent sister.
八神くん、これからお付き合いしてくださるって言いましたよね。
ああ、言った。
そして早速こうして肩を並べて講義を受けています。
はい。
なのに八神くんは少しも楽しそうじゃなくずっと上の空です。
Yo!
そんなことないよ。ミス東大の呼び声高い高田さんと付き合うのって周りからいろいろ言われるんだろうなって考えてたんだ。事実高田さんすごい美人だしなんだこの女まんざらでもないんだ。気にせず。
Dude, me. Oh, as a psychotherapist who works with a lot of clients with relationship problems, Light Yagami is hopeless. At the same time, he does not get girls. He just doesn't get it. He's like, oh, what is wrong with her? She loves it. She loves it because you just praise her. You're just saying that you're the Miss University, you're extremely beautiful. Of course she loves it, dude. Oh. Oh, is that a detective or agent spying on Lights?
キラに名乗り出るのはやめます。警察の方、ご忠告ありがとうございました。しかし、私はキラに協力し、
Exactly as Light said.
会います。まずは、キラがまだ裁けていない犯罪者を裁きます。そして、この力を与えるにふさわしい人には分け、世界を変えていきたいと思います。
私はこれを見てキラと第二のキラがつながってしまったと感じました。
なぜつながったか。
印象を受けると思っていたんですが。
Eating donuts again. Yes, it's too abrupt. 180 degree change.
キラに認めてもらうためにキラが裁けなかった犯罪者を裁くと言い出したこと、これを今までなぜやらなかったか。
True.
キラとつながりを持ち裁けと言われたんです。
L. Either G.
隠せと命じた。
なるほど。それだとキラも大して考えずに行動しているな。
はい。
It is very threatening.
これでライト君がキラである疑いはまた減りました。
どういうことだ、龍崎。
ライト君がキラなら第二のキラにはこんなつながりができてないとしている。
Oh, there are macarons. True. Oh no, there are mini donuts.
一度はキラに言われてやめたが、その忠告はキラ本人のものとは思えなくなった。エルが死ねばキラは喜ぶはず。止めるわけがないと。
龍崎。
はい。
もし僕がキラだったらそんなことはしないよ。
なぜ？
龍崎がエルであるのなら僕はエルの性格を知っている。エルはどんな脅迫をされようとテレビに出たりはしない。人の身代わりになる気などさらさらない。何か逃れる手段を必ず考える。
バレてましたか？
ライト、例え話でも、もし自分がキラなら。
Yeah, dude, bro, Light, your dad is already so under immense stress already. Again, right now, the dad is probably like, his heart's probably pounding. Poor Chief Yagami, dude. Chief Yagami is one of the biggest victims in this entire series. I feel tremendous sympathy for Chief Yagami as a father, first and foremost, being caught in this situation. And that dialogue between Light and L is freaking nuts, dude.
やめろ。
あ、ごめん、父さん。でも龍崎には自分の考えをちゃんと言いたいんだ。この事件を早く解決するためにも、自分の疑いを晴らすためにも、それにもし僕がキラならなんて話せるの
So much sugar for L,
僕がキラじゃないからだ。
Bro, so much sugar.
ライト君はキラじゃない。いや、ライト君がキラでは困ります。ライト君は
Too good.
私の初めての友達ですから。
I did not see that coming. Another goosebumps, dude. Oh, this is getting chilly here, man. Oh my gosh. That's the title of this episode, Friends. And this is exactly what I said earlier. They were meant to be soulmates. For the first time in L's life, however old he is, he's never met anyone that is on par with him intellectually, logically, methodically, and so on. Their personalities are greatly compatible. And L is radically honest. So I wonder how much of what he said is true. Does he truly believe that Light was his true first friend? Or is he saying that as some sort of invisible chess move that is yet to reveal itself? But it's true though. They would have been best of the friends in so many senses. But of course, with the irony of fate, they've become nemesis. And whatever Light's saying now, oh, me too. L, you are also my friends. He's completely full of shit, obviously, right? So, man. I love the pinky. Oh, I'd love to see another tennis match. Fake. Tomodachi?
よかったじゃないか、ライト。
龍崎のやつ、あっさりとキラ。
True.
やはりできるだけ早く消さなければ。
あ、そう。
What a psychopath, Light.
ミサに会うことは危険だ。
Yeah, you're also my friend too. Thank you for saying that. I need to immediately kill him. He's too much of a threat. That damn L, too freaking smart. Misa. Oh! It's been 2 weeks since their confession encounter. Bro, Light Yagami literally almost got killed by Misa based on the level of momentum and physical impact. Oh my gosh, dude, his body, did you hear that? Don't that lands his full body? He went backwards. Wild.
まあ、うちに来いよ。
Wow.
また女の子。
Yo, the agent's like another girl is like My man Light Yagami is a player.
ミサさんいらっしゃい。載ってる雑誌いっぱい見たよ。
いらっしゃい。
お邪魔します。
母さん、お茶ね。
The mom just do what she's told. Who's the real parents in this household?
味方してるよな。
ああ、この子のことは死神界から何度か見ていた
The
し、
reality TV show.
ある事情があって少し情が移ってね。
Okay.
死神のくせに情か。
この子を殺そうとしたら、お前を殺すと言ったのが気に入らないようだな。
ミサはこんなに僕を好きでいる。
ライト。
ミサ、
はい。
僕の幸せは君の幸せになるか？
Bro, I'm getting nervous. Why am I getting nervous, dude? My heart's racing.
エルを殺せって。レムは君の幸せを願っているし、どちらかがエルに捕まりでもすれば。
制約はないもんな。
ああ、もしエルを殺してくれれば、僕はよりミサを愛しく思うし、レム。
What?
レム、ライトに愛されたい。ライトも私も喜ぶし、それが私の幸せ。
No way. That would be too easy, right? There's no way.
いいだろう。いいだろう、ヤガミライト。私はお前が嫌い。エルなんて私にとってはどうでもいい人間だ。
やったー！レム、ありがとう。
Oh, this is too much. My head hurts. Oh, my head.
こんな簡単に。
No way. Guys, I don't know how many goosebumps I've gotten in the last episodes. Dude, this show is... what a banger of a show. So I guess we'll find out if Ram actually kills L, or if L comes up with some sort of a countermeasurements, and if anything happens. Because obviously, there's, what, 30 some episodes to this, and we're only on episode 14. Anyway, what a freaking 2-episode combo once again. I appreciate everyone encouraging me to keep watching, and that was delightful. Anyway, if you enjoy my detailed analysis always, please smash that thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow, really motivates me. I pour my heart out and give you guys non-shallow but insightful analysis every video. And I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. It means greatly to me. And I hope to catch you in the next week's train of whatever series I'm working on. Until then, peace.